Fliptronics with the Nexus 4 versus the Nokia Lumia 920. The Nexus 4 has created quite a buzz, being a very sharp new phone with a great display, lots of storage, and a very fast processor. And the Nokia Lumia 920 is one of the top smartphones out on the market. And Nokia has made big improvements to please its users. Without getting into too much more, I'm going to go through the specs for both phones, so let's get right into this versus. Alright, the Nexus on our left has a 4.7-inch screen with a resolution of 768 by 1280 pixels and 318 ppi, and the Lumia 920 has a 4.5-inch screen with a resolution of 768 by 1280 pixels and 332 pi. So basically, you're going to get a little bit bigger screen on the Nexus, and then same resolution as the Windows Lumia 920, just the PPI is a little bit different, a little bit better, but you're not going to be able to really tell. As far as the design goes, we think the Nexus 4 has a sleeker look to it and is also a lighter phone, weighing around 4 ounces compared to the 6 ounces of the Lumia 920. So definitely the Nexus 4 is a lot lighter, and we just like the design a little bit better. The battery life is slightly better on the Lumia 920. It carries a 2000 mAh battery that's built into it and gets around 17 hours talk time, and the Nexus 4 has a 2100 mAh battery and gets around 15 hours talk time. So battery life slightly better on the Lumia 920. The processor speeds of the phones are both excellent, but the faster phone is definitely the Nexus 4. It's got a 1500 megahertz quad-core processor compared to the Lumia 920 that has a 1500 megahertz dual-core processor on it. The Nexus also does have more storage built into it, having 2048 megabytes compared to the 1024 megabytes of the Lumia 920. What isn't so good is that neither of these phones have an SD card slot for extra storage, so that kind of sucks, but still the Nexus 4 pretty good with having a little bit more storage. As far as cameras, Nokia is making a pretty big deal about having their 8.7 megapixel PureView back camera, which is just their new technology camera on their Nokia phones. Other than that, it's got a front-facing camera of 1.3 megapixels compared to the Nexus that has an 8 megapixel back camera with a front-facing camera of 1.3 megapixels. So basically, like I said, the PureView technology is just something Nokia has been hyping up, but it does give you better outdoor visibility, among other nice things. The camera can basically just has some cool new features on it. But both of these phones do 1080p HD video recording. As far as browsing the internet goes, it seems just more fluid on the Nexus 4. Ultimately, it's going to be up to the user, but from using both of these phones, I'd definitely give it to the Nexus 4. Just being able to browse on here just seems like it's just a lot easier, a lot more simple. As far as apps and everything, the nice thing about the Nexus 4 is that it's mainly Google apps, and the nice thing about the Lumia 920 is it's basically the same thing as the Lumia 900. So either way, if you've had either phones in the past, the Lumia 920 or the Lumia 900, you're going to feel right at home. And then if you've had a Nexus phone before, you're also going to feel right at home. So not too much different for the software on these phones. Either way, going through both of them, we feel like since the Nexus has the quad-core processor and a little bit bigger screen, not to mention it's a lot cheaper than the Lumia 920, we're going to go with the Nexus 4 as being the winner of this versus. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel.